Alright, guys. Okay, seems like we've finally got it up and working. Now if I can just make sure your sound is working, will be great. Okay. Welcome into the stream. Give me one moment, I'm gonna check something. Okay, I'm pretty sure you guys cannot hear my audio. Alright, can you hear me? Okay. As long as you can hear me. I'm just worried about my mic audio because it's not showing up on OBS, so that's been my main concern. Alright. Okay, and you can hear game audio as well? Because it's showing like the console streaming device is transferring over audio, so I just want to make sure. If that's the case, then we're good to go. Alright guys, I will eventually add in something like extra stream elements. Okay, so the game audio is not transferring over. Lovely. Alright. Well, if that's the case... Alright. 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 Okay. Alright. Okay. Is that better? I turned back off the desktop. I think it was causing an echo. But I don't know if you can hear the... Alright. We're gonna try. Just let me know.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
And if you are watching from Twitch TV or while you're driving home, when you have availability, go ahead and follow if you haven't already. Man. It's all just super low volume. Is that any better? I just turned up the volume on my device. It means I won't be able to hear you, Seema, if you come into this room, but...
Elf, what are you doing on Gek's raft?
Okay.
Where's Gek? Who are you? Damn. The sergeant will be pissed about her boots. Come on. Let's get you to shore. You're the one telling the sergeant what happened. The rest of you, keep patrolling. I'll be heading back with this one.
You continue forward in silence until the lights of a camp twinkle through the murk.
I've always killed them, so, you know, this is gonna at least be something different.
Well, I'll be plowed sideways. We've got a welcoming party.
You shithead! Time you showed up, we got trouble.
Spit it out! Sergeant finally choked on True Soul Near's prick.
Rugno! The twat soul caused a rockfall. Trapped tighter than a ring on a fat finger.
You're shitting me. You pay up?
That's the trouble. He's got the gold on him. Sergeant's arm is falling off with all the gnome slaves she's been beating. Who's the whom,
Alright.
Raymond? Another slave for the dig. Shit. You're as plucky as you are pretty. Sergeant might have two uses for you.
Close your hatch, Morgul. He's one of those absolute crackpots. Found the hoon sailing Gek's skiff.
That's so.
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Duergar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
I'll be. You're one of them cult freaks. Felt the tingle. Your twat-soul chum owes us a load of coin. You want through? Make a donation.
Ooh, that bit rate's real low. That might be why you guys aren't getting good sound. I think I'm still getting better quality. How's the quality coming through of the stream? Is the stream quality okay? Okay. It just shows that it's low bit rates, so I'm beginning to wonder if maybe I need to actually start hardwiring. So if any of you guys are watching this after the fact, hmm.
Unclog your hole. Just shitting around. But I'm warning you, that twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
Alright.
Just keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
You want to warn me? Alright. Two can play at that game.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one...
Ready.
Alrighty. Here we go. Drawing blood already. Ah!
Now this is my happy place.
Y'all, I've gotten so used to playing Karlach every other time I've ever done this as a monk as of late that I just can't even. I really can't even anymore. Like, see the powers that she gets from having the smite abilities. It's just not. I mean, like, you have to use those before you go into a rage. So it's frustrating. Okay. You can silence. That works. That works. We're good. Perfect. We've got your concentration broken. And now... You know what, Shadowheart? Let's just go ahead and smack him.
Smell blood.
Alrighty.
This place is hard to bear. I hope we're able to continue on our way before too long.
I know what you mean. Everyone is so unhappy.
Oh, well,
Nasty way to go. Suffocating slowly under a ton of rubble. Not a fate I'd personally relish. Quite worthless with a tired mind. Sleep beckons. I would follow.
Okay. Looks cool. Not worth it. Nice. Ugh. No more picking up dead fish. Keep on forgetting what keeps on. I think we might actually be to the point where I'm going to have to Karlach. She's got the Ring of Flinging. Yeah. Okay. Let's send that to Shadowheart. Okay. It's time for me to do some inventory management, guys. It sometimes even gets to be too much for me. Nice. Okay. Okay. Ew. Okay. Okay.
These drow are a statement. It's not like Dwerger to be so bold. Feel their anguish.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one...
Ah, okay. Much better.
Far as I know, still wrapped around it. It's endless. On I go.
Let me recite their demise. With haste.
Well, that seemed to hit. Finally.
Anything to that absolute
Up, up.
you think?
In position.
that for Nier. Oh, come on. Don't hit me, Gale. Don't hit Gale. He's too precious. Well, that seemed to do it.
I'm ready. Take a big swing. You can eat.
Creator, destroyer.
My turn.
Deep gnomes, killed under the yoke of slavers.
Alright.
Know any good gnomes?
That put the wind back in my sails.
Simple.
I really love the fact that I can use Astarion like this every single time. There we go. Alright. Tis time to get our loot on. Because everything in here...
A nightfall feast. Though, I'm not sure it should be quite so ripe.
To break bread in Shah's name, then spill blood in her name. A sacred rite.
Well, Shadowheart, you seem to know all about that. course I accidentally picked up that rotten blue cheese wedge, because, you know. So I think we're gonna do a little bit of exploring. I'm gonna probably keep this stream fairly short today. When I stream this weekend, I'll try and get a little bit longer stream time in.
Mind if I do?
My,
Something over there.
really? Not being able to pick the mushrooms. That's no good. Okay. I don't get to have those crafting supplies. Figures the Temple of Shar would be very stingy. Alright.
Well, well. A loose stone.
Looks like an
What do you
ambush.
find? Let's have a rummage.
So how many of y'all have been okay in here only to get ambushed where it says there's about to be an ambush? Because who would have thought that if you just did a little bit of sneaky, that maybe that ambush wouldn't happen. Because I've been ambushed in here once or twice. Before I learned how to play smarter.
Rope and gear. Someone was feeling adventurous.
More scrolls, you say? Okay. We're now to the point where I can sweet. I always like looking at new vantage point spots. It's another thing that makes this game more fun.
Let feast the eyes of the faithful. Know your goddess. Know her command.
Time for discretion. A very penetrable pocket. A quick prompt. It's mine now.
Hold it! I swear to Iron Hand. One more step and a blow us to chunks.
An ashen scent fills the air. The barrel is filled with smoke powder.
That's the point. Genius. Better to die in this shit heap than rot in Moonrise. You want me? Come get me. Gale, Iron Hand. I have lived for you, and now I'll die for you. What the drug? You know nothing of me, damn it! Shit! I can't do it. Go on, drag me to Moonrise. I'll make you cult nutters suffer. Well, aren't you sweet? I'm not stupid, you know. No such thing in Grimforge as kind hearts. Spit out what you want, and let's be done with it. Then prove it and leave. I go where there's shit to stir. I'm getting gone. You ought to do the same.
Wouldn't be the first time that stealing didn't go as well as I thought. I've only managed to steal... Well, I've only managed to try and want to steal the rune powder once. But since I'd already stolen the rune powder from her, it didn't make any sense to... Besides, there are other ways to get to near. Although I've been hearing rumbles that there might be a way to save more of these gnomes than originally thought. But I have yet to have made it happen. Really, right now, I'm more about, well... We'll get rid of these. All that silver's gonna come in nice and handy. Alright. Nice. You know that whole thing, like, you know, the vases never have anything. Not always true. Okay. So. We've managed to make a deal with Philomene. Interesting. Alright, back out we go. So, while I'm normally all about the XP, this is one of those cases where if you're not careful,
I'm heating up.
shall be done.
Fuck yes. Want another?
Let's spill some blood.
Okay. How very dare you. Of course.
Ready for another round?
There's blood in the air.
Alrighty.
What a charmer.
Someone there?
And there we go.
Hey, good looking.
Let's face it, we'll probably end up sleeping before near anyways. That fight can be interesting. Although the question is, should we possibly consider talking near into being a decent guy? Is that even possible?
That's curious. That thing is tiny, and I am not.
All right. I think it is time to do something a little mischievous.
I speak true, brothers. You know it in your hearts. You know it in your very souls.
We need no Lolth, no Spider Queen. Father Mermouth is the head of Clan Lur. He hatched us, raised us, feeds us.
What care we for his business here? He keeps us small, keeps us contained. We should be with the Spider Queen, revered, adored.
You've read that harming spiders is illegal among Lolth's faithful, and often punishable by death.
Father Mermouth is our past. Lolth is our future.
These spiders are loyal to the local Dwergar. In the event of a fight, they will join the fray against you, with slavering enthusiasm.
Sounds like... All right.
Xanta, is it so?
I've heard the very same. Come, brothers. Follow me into her hairy embrace.
Her embrace. We're ready. We follow.
Yes. Now, brothers, our new dawn awaits.
No one trucks with Clan Flameshade.
Those spiders every single time. I don't know why. It makes me laugh. Maybe we don't do this just yet. Can they see us from here? That's my big thing. Okay, we're gonna go check the view from up top before we make this decision.
Hey, stick shit! It's Skick Pit.
Perfect.
That's what I said. Stick shit.
My mug's gone dry, stick shit.
You heard her, stick shit.
As long as we
Step lightly.
sneak from over here.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed.
What should I do?
My turn. Knees high. To rest my weary head.
Yeah.
Another piss pot. You flirt. Now jump to it. Or it's up to the lift and straight to the shadows.
Cruelty like that poisons the soul. Till one day, you drop dead, or the person you're fucking with snaps and puts a sword in your eye.
True soul, yeah? Tell the sergeant we won't move a pebble. Comfortably. I'll kick up my feet, order a brew, watch them work. They'll complain, but they love it. I'm telling you. Ladigus.
Need to act fast.
I don't fancy their chances.
I swear, today's Shadowheart's not doing much for me at all. I have a feeling that it is possibly time to switch her out with somebody. But I like having her in party some days, especially when it's like this kind of stuff, because to be frank... Ah.
I got this. Heading out.
Can't afford to let up.
A rough tempest I will raise.
On my word.
Shit! You did it! What now?
I know a place. Cross the lake. Should be safe. Won't be needing this poison now that you've offed the pricks. Bet you'll find it handy, though. You're a good one. I won't forget it.
All right. Alrighty. Let's see. Nope, nothing else to steal. We've already done all that. Alright. Let's get some healing on our...
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Making me sweat.
Quite ready for you.
Trust no one.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
That one's not really gonna do us much good. Let's go ahead and send that one to camp. And let us go ahead and consider for ourselves something better than, since, alright, I think that's gonna give us a wee bit more of an edge. Ah.
Pretty pin. Might be worth a few coins.
Or maybe we can use that when we...
No Dwergar built this fort. They don't have the imagination.
Fascinating architecture. Doesn't match the style of any Underdark civilization that I know of.
Come into her shadow. Let all that is past be forgotten.
Gold accents aren't too tarnished yet. We might be able to chip them off and melt them.
Absolutely not. Well, you'd be killing history itself.
This again?
Yes, this again.
Tired. Sleep.
Rest, little one. But do not take long. I feel his shadow. I heard his name whispered. The rock shivers from the sound. The Ketheric Thorm.
Ketheric Thorm, a familiar name. Halsin mentioned his stronghold deep underground.
Mighty elf, cloaked in darkness. 10 masters ago, and 10 more. But I remember. There was the work, and the blood. There was the Thorm's army. There was the Hellbeast that broke them. The Ketheric Thorm's name faded into stone, until the Near came. I saw tusks and flesh, smelled fire and eggs. It came with the masked men, crashing and smashing. I outlived my mother, and her mother's mother, and many mothers beyond. Blessed to see many live, cursed to see many die. I know not, so I say not. Yet I hear his name again, said by the shadows.
Huh. Sorry guys, I have a dog getting into all kinds of play toys back there.
Afraid.
He's enjoying himself.
Afraid of Thorm.
Do not think on it further.
Oh, are those two still talking?
As you look at the skeletons, you realize they are all clad in the same dark armor.
Dark Justicia uniforms. These were Shah worshippers. The same as me.
I'll keep an eye out. If it's a demon, I'll be able to spot it a mile off.
tea.
A trap. Time to dance.
Easy.
Next time I stream, guys, I'm going to see if I can get a better bitrate by making sure I'm hardwired. Believe it or not, I'm actually operating on Wi-Fi. I've got good speeds. It's just, I think running OBS is kind of slowing us down. I might just go back to straight streaming through PS5, even though it doesn't allow me to add the elements. I think it might just run a little bit smoother, but we'll see. Maybe just hardwiring will be the trick to me getting more elements in here and actually being able to give you guys something a little bit better than what I have going on right now, and allowing for you guys to see more. Oh, those are nice and useful. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay.
Quake of some sort, perhaps?
Softest.
Dumb theory. Half these walls are still standing.
Surprise.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do.
Count on me.
Go for the throat.
Talk to me. Moving.
pawn to cleric 4.
Got to concentrate.
All right. Okay. We are gonna very quickly ease our way out of here. Okay. We want to play that game? Very simple.
What's the plan?
Bye forever, pal. Moving. Hup.
Gone with the weave.
Come on. There you are. How very dare you.
Can't afford to let up. Take your
Ready for another round? Come on, Karlach. Show me who you are.
Unleash me.
Oh, that's where they're hiding. Alright, guys.
Yes, here.
talk to me. Got to move. take you.
Let's go. Under their noses.
Off we go then.
Wow, only 2 of them leveled up.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
That never is fun. Okay, let's figure it out. 42.
Let's march.
Alright, so we have managed to start clearing out a lot more of these problems. This is going to make the fight against a certain near type person a little bit easier. Unless we convince him to... Or... Yes. Oh yes. This is all very nice. Okay. All right. Correctly, that's the Rupturing Blade, which I needed to send to Astarion. Even though he probably will not use it. Clean it up a little bit.
Watch your back.
I don't like to, like, do any of my leveling up until everybody has their level. It just kind of makes me a little bit, it makes it a little bit easier for me. That way I could just run through them all real quick. Even if I know that the fight up here would probably be a little bit simpler if...
You, grab a cane and whip these Drugnin beasts into shape. That rubble needs clearing, and my patience is hanging on by an arse whisker. Think if you respect a turn, something spooks the dumb shits. So stop your jawing and get to working. You got no need to know, and I got no need to tell. So get to caning or to leaving.
Sorry guys, I'm moving through chat through here a little bit too fast today, as far as like the chitty chats on...
A slight glint catches your eye.
The Dweger.
Your eye finds the source of the gleam. A small mote of black metal. Adamantine.
Stuff's no joke. Stronger than steel. Rarer than mithril. It ain't mined. It's made. There's an adamantine forge back there, sure as shitting. Don't get any smart ideas. That forge is clan property. But get the beasts moving and I'll toss some coin your way. Go on then.
Forward should fetch him some
No mention of a guard.
Shove moss in your own gob and stay quiet. They've been fed plenty.
No more! No more pain, no more work! All must die! Yes, they made the pain. Now they feel it.
Bloody Rothe have lost it. Put them down, and the shark too.
Ready.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Eat this.
This is gonna feel good. I'm going to enjoy this.
More.
Righty.
Can't give up.
A tale for the ages.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Let's finish this.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Fuck yes.
Let's end this.
One moment, guys. I have a little doge that is screaming at me. Okay. The doge in charge. Okay. Oh, okay. Finally. We might be getting somewhere. Let me put that back on the list. Actually, no. Not that one. We're going to put cliff affording back up. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Nice.
Grey One's gone. Good. We'll stay here until it's safe to leave. For killing Grey Ones? Yes, I will do this.
And
Dwergar can't hurt anymore. We'll wait until it's safe to leave.
Grey One's gone. Good.
alrighty.
Something sparkling in there, but it's mostly slag. A curious mask. It's almost cute. American mask, no less. Hell's foot soldiers.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Alrighty.
Oh, that's a familiar feeling. Darkness and loss. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
What's cooking?
At the ready.
What's next?
And of course,
Well, hello.
as soon as somebody steps on something. Okay.
Over here.
One with the weave. Certainly.
I am ready. Onward then.
Someone there?
Your desire.
I do enjoy our conversations. What do you need?
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Trap. Time's dance.
Don't linger. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Which way to the nearest library?
There's no time to waste. This way.
good to be alive. Hey!
Don't touch me. There.
Salutations.
This way. Let's crack it open.
Alright.
An aspect of the Lady of Lots. Shadowheart may appreciate its finding.
That drow, near, is going to be on his last gasp unless You thought of me. Thank you. It's beautiful. I'll find a place of honor for it in camp. Nobody's ever given me anything before. What do I owe you in return? Thank you. Lady Shard teaches us to forswear material goods. But I think she'll make an exception for her own image. I wonder... perhaps this is connected to the Dark Justiciars. This is no coincidence, I'm sure of it. I need to keep an eye out for more signs. Learn more about the Justiciars' presence in these lands. It could be important. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. Thank you. I should have known you'd be understanding.
So, we are going to go handle the Near on the next stream, so we're just going to explore the Adamantium Forge a little bit more. We're not going to go further in to where there are going to be any battles or anything like that, but I think we'll at least be able to find some of the things and get the travel markers we need.
You carry a Githyanki relic. I will have an explanation. Or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
Remove yourself if you are so easily offended. This is not your concern.
Nonsense. You're just finally showing us what you really are. A reaver to the bone.
Spare your indignity. Every word that spills from your mouth is worth less than the last.
Lae'zel thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded, clear.
Lies. She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why.
Okay.
I doubt this one's wits will be any sharper by then.
I do not wish to spill blood here. Come daylight, we will find a place to end this.
Fine. You can accept you're wrong, or we'll be rid of you permanently. Either way, I win. You had every chance to look the other way. But here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned.
All right.
She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
Can I do that, Lae'zel? Can I turn my back on you?
Never. Thieves aren't afforded such luxury.
Loosen the grip on your pride for one blasted moment, won't you? We needn't be enemies. There's plenty of those to go around already.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance. May the darkness protect you. We aren't dear friends, but I trust we can all sleep a little more soundly in camp now. Well, apart from you, of course. You have an interesting definition of friendly, but yes.
You wish to speak? Impressive. Most would quake at the mere thought of delving that far into the Underdark. What did you find? Tread carefully. You're on the right track, I'm sure. But there'll still be danger and difficulty before you reach Moonrise. It may prove impossible to avoid the Shadow Curse entirely. But if you find any way to limit your exposure, seize it. With such stimulating company? Never better. Those illithid creatures threaten the natural order. There's also the Shadow Curse. It's an affront and must be cleansed. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. If I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse, just as you find a cure for your infection. Well, there's hardly anyone left to share the responsibility with. Few who witnessed the fall of Moonrise still draw breath. What Ketheric Thorm unleashed is not something that nature can undo by itself. I must do what I can. I studied the Shadow Curse for years, but to truly understand it and stop it, I must reach its source. Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something about both the Shadow Curse and Ceremorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his band. We didn't even get close. Perhaps. But we'll need to get closer before I can put my theory into practice. Put it from your mind for now. Once we near the curse, then there will be more to be said.
I hope that's the end of this silly quarrel. They'll have no energy for battling our enemies if Lae'zel and Shadowheart are too busy squabbling among themselves.
I'll say one thing for our troop. We're not short on drama. I'm glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled their differences peacefully. Eventually.
You must have questions. It is over where I am concerned. It is through conflict that yet I do not. The next resolution may not end in her favor.
Your skull trembles, your parasite wriggles. Lae'zel sees your memories of your confrontation with Kithrak Voss.
Voss? Still Kithrak, Knight Supreme. An honorable warrior, Vlaakith's finest. He'd have led us right to the crash. Instead, he watches from the skies like a falcon, and we are his prey. Skvar, an unexpected complication. I am vexed. And more so, impressed. A lesser man would be adorning the road as a shredded corpse. Yet your head remains firmly atop your shoulders. If by nice you mean truthful, then consider me positively pleasant. Now, to the point. The creche is not far from where you met Voss. We must go there immediately. Unless, of course, you'd rather sprout waxy tendrils where there were no tendrils before. Keep me at your side, and I will invoke protocol. It is my people's duty to aid infected Githyanki.
The disc appears in your mind's eye. Lae'zel sees it too, and considers the vision.
Tirsu markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense. No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but I've solved the pattern. It's a story. About Orpheus.
Your head buzzes in concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
I am fine. The slate is not. This text is heresy. I can hardly bear to read it, let alone speak it. Very well. I will read it to you. The Prince of the Comet, Part 1. So it was that we were free from Gale shackles and turned our blades on each other. The heavens were shattered, and one great empire was divided in two. Gith traveled to the Hells to broker help for her people, her cause. Vlaakith would have you believe Mother Gith proclaimed her our queen. Lies. Gith made no such proclamation. Vlaakith seized the Empire against the Mother's wishes. But Gith had nurtured a son, Orpheus, Prince of the Comet, the true heir. He knew Vlaakith's treachery. Orpheus rallied Gith's honor guard and declared the throne for himself. The War of the Comet had begun. Disregard this drivel. Gith declared Vlaakith queen of the Empire, and her own son defied her. Orpheus would have ceded control to the Gale. She did nothing of the sort. Thank your good fortunes I'm a tolerant woman, or I'd have sliced off a few toes for suggesting it.
Very glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled things without letting any blood. I would have enjoyed the spectacle, but not losing either one of those lunatics. Where would you start? And I'd even let you. God, we better find a way to cool me off.
dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his find to you. Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Alright guys, I want to thank you guys for joining us today. This is where we're going to end it for here. We'll explore the Adamantium Forge next time I'm able to come online. I will start putting back a schedule slowly, but as of right now I'm having to play things by ear. Please don't forget to follow me here and on YouTube, and as always, it was a pleasure, and if I don't see you before next week, have a great weekend. I hope that you guys have a fantastic evening and enjoy your Friday. Catch you later. Bye.